I gotta tell you, this stinks. Okay, we're just gonna move that over here. Um, so by the title, you know what I'm doing. I've been seeing people do all kinds of looks, um, from different decades and stuff. I haven't seen anybody do one from the Victorian stage. Um, we're not even gonna work on the hair because a Victorian lady would not have had this hair. I don't want this hair. But what did they do as far as cleaning their skin, for as moisturizing and getting it to the point where they wanted? And what they wanted was fair skin. They wanted their skin to be blemish free and to be as light as possible with no moles or darkened skin, because if you had darkened skin, that means you were outside and you weren't truly a lady, because one, you were probably walking the streets, or two, you were working outside. That wasn't a beautiful thing. Um, the way they would wash their face, they would call it the Russian wash. They would take extremely hot water and splash it on their face. And then they would take extremely cold water and splash it on their face. We're not doing that. If they wanted to try and get rid of a dark spot or freckles or, you know, yuckiness, they would take lemon and wipe it on their face and try and lighten their skin that way. They would spend hours, like an hour, massaging almond oil or coconut oil into their skin to put moisture back in. But what kind of makeup did they use? Well, actually, Pond's cream was available, um, but it cost money. It was very expensive, and they didn't want to be seen going into a store and buying it because that meant you wore it. Um, they would have deals with apothecaries where they came in and said, okay, this is what I want. And the apothecary would make it for them and sell it to them. But that was expensive. So they figured out how to do their own makeup at home. All right. So that's what we're going to do here. They would use something called a vanishing cream. And it's something like this. It's just a cream. It'll prime your skin for powder, and you just put a little on. This actually smells really good. This is the one thing I'm going to use that I bought for the skin. They also, and I was surprised to learn this, preferred dark hair. They did not prefer to be blonde. They wanted their hair to be seen. Okay, put that there. Then they would darken their lips and their cheeks just a little bit. Just so they had, oh, God, this stinks. How could they do it? They would put just a bit of color on their cheeks and on their lips to make them a little rosy. I'm just using this Up Brand Premium Cotton Round that I got in, I think it was it a Target? Is Up brand Target? Yes, it is. Target box is gone. Okay, they would take a little, probably gauze or something, and dip it into either a beetle that has been ground up, a red beetle. You're gonna put that on your cheek and on your lips, or they would take it and put beet juice, which this is what it is, and just tap it onto the skin and make their skin just a bit redder. They would also go all the way down here with it. My cheeks are big enough. My cheeks, just the top half, is about as dark as a regular person's cheek. They're huge. I know. Thank you, American Indian Heritage. But yeah, they would just put it a little bit right up through there, just to darken their cheeks. I don't want to do this. Can you tell I don't like beets? We never ate them as kids. My mom didn't like them. But they would darken their lips too. Just a little bit, just so they stood out. And by the way, Vaseline was around back then. I gotta tell you. Just ick. Okay. Then, where is it? There it is. They would powder their face. You know what they used? Ew. Cornstarch. Just a little. They didn't put a lot on because they didn't want people to know they were even wearing it. The look was be as fair as possible. Be as fair as possible. And red lips and darkened eyes. Cornstarch. I'm definitely washing this today. Hey, how you doing? So that's what they would do with that. This was not bad. Horrible. Okay. Their last stage of their Victorian look. Why did I do that? When I was a kid, I used to do that too. When somebody said, "Hey, give me a match," I would drop them everywhere. Get in, get in, get in. Because I opened them at the wrong side. Okay. They would strike a match. Let it burn down for a minute. Cool it off, and then they would line their eyes and darken their eyebrows. Now, I don't need to darken my eyebrows. But, let's try with the match. Maybe I should have let it burn down a little more. Let me try it. Where's the fire alarm? Why did the smoke alarms go off? I think I needed to get a little more charcoaly or ashy. Ooh, let's put it on now. That did darken my lips. Oh God, I'm still smelling it. There's still an ember. I almost touched that to my hand just to test it. Burnt. And it's on the floor. Okay. 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 The right eye has it on there. The left eye doesn't. Where's the powder puff? Da-da. I'm trying to tone down the red from the, because I don't think they had red eyes. The red from me pulling and putting that, on. So that was pretty much it. They didn't wear a lot of makeup. Their hair was all pulled up and very gloriousness. But, yeah. And, I think about the movie Titanic and the makeup they were wearing. They didn't wear it. They wanted to look natural. So this is pretty much what they did. They reddened their cheeks, they reddened their lips, and they darkened their eyes. That's all. Okay. I can't do anything with my hair. If I had a wig, I'd wear it, but I don't, and I need to buy a car, so I'm not going to buy one. You guys, you have a good day. Take care. My Victorian look. Okay, bye.